Hello and welcome back to this Rive. Um, Hello and welcome back for the following part of the Rive Quick Start tutorial. Let's dive in. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, nice, nice. When will I learn that I should mute myself if I want to? At least I know that I'm live and that the stream is taking place. Anyways, yes, that's where I wanted to click. Okay. So last time we ended here with this little menu element and playing over things in the what's in the stage. And unfortunately, we can see that we have a weird issue here, and I don't really know where it's coming from. I know that I updated Rive compared to last week. And I also know that actually, when you go to the menu, you don't have this weird behavior, which means that we will ignore it and move on.
Hover to false. So now, when we press play, hover,
We press play.
unhover.
Sorry, okay, so my voice.
And if we go into our
Okay.
assets panel, we can drag in our 3 sounds. And once they're loaded, we can go up here to create an event. And I'll call this event hover sound. And over in the events settings, we can change its type to audio. And we can change.
Okay, so this is still on that component that we have to add an event. And so I already grabbed a sound from Epidemic Sound because I was early in this live and I did take some time to go through the first minutes of what we were supposed to do. And I saw that a sound was needed. I also saw that bug, and after I started to go live, but my sound was a mess, so I panicked, and this is the second attempt. Anyways, yeah, so I have a sound already, which is great news for you because you won't have to wait. But I forgot what. So the event is a type audio, and asset, we only have one. Okay.
Its asset to be the hover sound that we just imported. And now we can open up the
I should have named it, but
hover state, and we can set a keyframe to play that audio. So if we go back to our state machine,
we'll go to the overstate and put a keyframe to play that audio. Huh. I have no keyframe. So what am I missing? It's in his keyframe is where?
and press play, that audio. Open up the events settings, we can change its type to audio, and we can change its asset to be the hover sound that we just imported. And now we can open up the hover state, and we can set.
Oh, that's because I only clicked the hover node in whatever the name of this stage is. It's not the stage, it's the state machine timeline, even if it's not a timeline, the state machine node graph. I don't know. So yeah, we have the play audio right here. And now Did I add it on over? On unhover. I added it on unhover. Ay, ay, ay. So how can I remove it? Event, no key. Go away. You don't belong here. But you do here. Okay. Let's go back to the state machine. Have it playing and it's no longer working. Why? Oh, because my key is far, far away, apparently. Hopefully, this is the reason. Okay. This time it looks like it's working properly. Fine. Let's move on.
A keyframe to play that audio. So if we go back to our state machine and press play, and if we go over to our menu,
Menu. Let's see our menu. Okay, we're on the menu. No, we're not on the menu. Where are we? Oh no. No. Okay, so earlier it didn't break. I swear. I swear it didn't. I did have that. The non-appearing list of element, but once I added the state machine in, it would go back to normal. And now it's totally broken. This is not my day. At least we have some consistency in the bug, which is good, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, this looks really like it's the same thing. I simply don't understand why it's changing so much. So the unhover state is broken. The hover state is okay. The unhover state, can we maybe delete it? So let's go to the state machine. Take that, delete. Take that one, delete too. You're about to delete stage items in animate mode. Yes, YOLO. Uh-huh. Okay. This clearly wasn't a good idea. So let's Control D. Hopefully, we will bring back our broken stuff. Oh, no, you behave. What the fuck? Okay. I don't hear the sound anymore. but that's probably because we are not playing anything. So it was that, and then you go back and forth. And now we have not relationships, but things we have to do over here. Change source, change target, conditions. Oh, looks like the conditions are still here. So maybe we are not that far. How does it look?
Menu.
Yeah, so strangely, strangely, we never go back to unhover. So there's a bug bugging me. Okay, so I need to go back to that because if I do it, try to redo it myself, it will be better for my memory, but
Timeline. Except for this text. Go down to the bottom. Next, select here. It's opacity. Then when I unhover, I want the component to move back and the opacity to be much bigger. Do this. And the third one, call the first one. Then highlight item column, and we're going to set a keyframe for the left-hand side. We're also going to set a keyframe for the background color. And finally, we are going to set a keyframe properties around to just set around it and hover. And before I link these states to click, let me show you how to implement this logic now. The first thing we need is a view model property to control the conditions. So go into your data panel and give item view model a boolean. And I'll call it hover. I've selected a boolean because a boolean only has false or true. And when you're going back and forth between two different states, a boolean is all you really need. So highlight both of your transitions and go down here to create a condition. And we can say if hover is true, then we go from unhover to hover. And if it's false, then we go from hover to unhover. So now if I press play, we can see over here.
That's weird.
And we can say if hover is true.
Okay, so that probably... Let's remove that. So here I have nothing, here I have nothing. So he grabbed the two and added the boolean to add it in both. Yes, okay. That's why.
True, then we go from unhover to hover. And if it's...
So if hover is... So in that case, hover is false.
false, then we go from hover to unhover. So now if I press play, hover, is true, then we go from unhover to hover.
Yes. Oops. We go from unhover to hover. And if hover is false, we go to hover from. Okay. It should work. Except it doesn't. Huh. Great. Something might have been unbound. So annoying.
And if it's false, then we go from hover to unhover. So now if I press play, we can see over here that hover is false, but if I change it to true, then we transition and activate.
So did it break the... Did it break the things we built the other day with the listener, etc.?
That state. And we can go back.
Yeah, except it's not working.
And forth. I can even check it on and off over here in this specific instance. But I don't want to have to check a box off and on. I want to be able to hover and unhover to act.
Yeah, but I really would like to have it working before moving to the next thing. Maybe I should check my logic. It's probably that I did something wrong here. If hover is false, we go from hover to unhover. And if hover is true, we go to... Is it that my hover is... my boolean is not bound correctly? Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Activate that boolean. How do we do that? Well, between unhover and hover. And before I link these states to click, let me show you how to implement this logic now. The first thing we need is a viewModel property to control the conditions. So go into your data panel and give item viewModel a boolean. And I'll
So my data is very different from his. This is not looking good at all. So in his, he gets to see the data of the entire stage, which is not my case. Yes, okay, that's because I was here with instance value use ticked, and that limited. It looks like this limits the property you can see to the ones that are actually in your selected scene, your selected artboard. But if that was the case, why would it be without any view model when I'm in here? Is it because let me check something. So this one is supposed to have data, right? Supposed to live where? In menu view model. We are supposed to be able to change things when we do that, but we don't. And now I have my stuff disappearing. I don't know why this comes back and forth between custom and instance values. Yeah, you know what? I'm really starting to feel like this cake is not baked. Okay, so now everything is working. What the fuck? I'm beyond annoyed. This makes no sense. Zero sense. I really don't understand. This is clearly a preview issue because when you look at the data over here, it does indeed change. So everything is working. Supposedly, the listener is in. Is it still in place? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I feel like really. I gave it a try, but I'm starting to feel really, really. I feel like I cannot trust this software. That I will come back to it, try to make it work, try to understand things, and never know when I'm facing a freaking bug or something that I don't understand. This is unacceptable. No, that's it. I think I'm going to give up. Let's check something quickly. Now, look at that. Now we have the freaking border bug. I don't know what. This release is really, really buggy as hell. I can't do it. I'm sorry, but this is way too annoying. What the fuck? One last time. What bug will we have at the Rive Roulette today? Hmm? Yeah, same shit. Oh, so now you, yeah, this one makes no sense either, but maybe this is something that has to do with how we build the thing, but this is clearly not okay. This is clearly not intended behavior. I don't see why it would break here and not in here. Okay, that's it. I will stop complaining. It's useless unless you're the kind of person who likes to see people upset. I mean, I like that, I think. So, yeah, it's always funny to see somebody losing his marble on camera, but I still will call it a day. It's been painful enough. Uh, yeah, yeah, this one was bad. I don't know what I need to do. I mean, maybe this is useful information for the Rive people, but I'm not sure I'm willing to. I need to think. Well, uh, thank you for watching this shipwrecking in direct, in live. Anyways, live, yeah. So thank you for watching, and hopefully next time we arrive, it will be better. Ciao.